All right, hello wine drinking people. We're back. It's Thursday, June 9th. Getting ready to drink a bunch of Italian wines this weekend with our friends from Winebow. And man, we got a lot of drinking to get through in what I drank yesterday because Flavio's been out sick the last couple days. So let's get right to it here. We had a couple suppliers in the store. We'll get caught up on that work first. And well, first up, we had Jeff came in with a few things from Grgich. And Grgich's winery in Croatia. And I apologize, man. I don't know how to pronounce any of these grape varietals or, half of the words on these labels, man. So one of the first rules of importing wine to the United States, put some damn English on it. All right, well, Mike Grgich, a legendary winemaker. He made the wine that won the Paris tasting of 76, the 73 Montelena Chardonnay. And what a suave and dapper guy. If you've ever met Mike Grgich, he is a real ladies' man. He will come on to any lady that's in the room, just really dap and suave, and a really, really nice guy, and very entertaining, very lively. And makes great wines, similar to his personality. And the first wine we had was a unique, it's a Croatian varietal called Pasip, I believe. Like I said, it's hard to tell what anything is on the label of these wines. But Mike's daughter, Violet, and he are partners in this winery, and she's been, she's graced us with her presence several times to do events. A charming and beautiful woman, and making fabulous wines in Croatia, of all places. Almost kind of a quinine kind of nuance to this, the citrus fruit on the nose there, and a whetstone kind of minerality, quince and lavender in the nose there. Really unique wine. I don't know what I would compare this to, and that minerality kind of showing in through the finish. And strong perfume also on the finish, and that lavender showing again, floral highlights. But nice acidity, nice balance, a really unique wine, something very different from anything I've ever had. Different, but very good, $28.50. And the Grgich Chardonnay, I guess you give someone something unique and totally different, something like they've never had, you got to give them back to their comfort zone. So we went from Pasip to Chardonnay, which the Chardonnay style of Grgich is very nice. This one had some lovely toasty oak, a little fresh butter toast nuance to the bouquet, fresh apple and peach-like fruit, nice ripe tropical fruit on the palate with lightly toasted oak spice. Not too much. Everyone's been lightening up on the oak, which is a good thing. Keep the wine balanced, not taste like a 2x4. And a good hand of acidity here as well. One of the things you get from, a tenured professional winemaker, is balanced wines. And these wines finish fresh and lively on the palates. All right, excellent Chardonnay. Next up, the Pavlak Mari, which this wine, I don't know if this is a precursor to Zinfandel. There's a grape from Croatia that supposedly is genetically identical to Zinfandel, but it tastes, very little like Zinfandel. Blackberry and huckleberry-like nuance to the nose, fresh herbs, dark berry and plum fruit, a light floral nuance there, really unique kind of earth quality, mineral quality to this wine as well. Fairly rustic quality to the wine, wild flowers, a little animal in there on the finish as well, and that lovely plum fruit though shining through with this wine, and nice freshness. Very unique, but again, in a good way. Sometimes when you say interesting and unique about wine, people think that means bad. Well, this isn't bad, but it's not Merlot, all right? So really nice bottle of wine, some black pepper spice showing up again on the finish. Excellent bottle of red wine. $46.50, maybe a little ambitious, though, with the price on this. All right, for Croatian red wine of sorts. Okay, then the Grgich Zinfandel. Zinfandel is, people that have been watching this show, not my favorite grape varietal, but, again, a tenured seasoned wine professional like Mike Grgich. Very balanced wines here. The Zinfandel had this lovely jammy blackberry and black cherry-like fruit on the nose, ripe and seductive with some briary notes, some pretty floral nuance there, some white pepper spice, ripe and jammy on the palate, but with a solid core of fruit, but still nicely balanced and good freshness there. Not over the top, some nice peppery spice on the finish. One of the best Zinfandels that I've tasted this year. Did I say that? One of the best and Zinfandel in the same sentence? Excellent juice from Grgich. That is just what we expect. All right, next up, some stuff from our friends at Old Bridge Cellars from Australia.